Alright, here are my top 10 comedy anime. These are ones I just find very funny. Some of these I've talked about before, some of these I think are new. But let's get down to it. Number 10 is School Rumble. School Rumble is a show that's very dear to my heart. I don't even know if it holds up these days, but I just loved it so much as a teen. It's a very fun romantic comedy, very silly hijinks. I still love Harima and Yakumo. That's my favorite couple in it. It's very of its time, but it's, I don't know, I'm just so charmed by it. And I still have very fond memories of it. Very silly, very LOL random at times. But I think the sort of romantic hijinks are really fun. Right now it's not on the list because I'm reading it right now, but I'm reading Nichijou for the first time, and I'm fucking loving it. I think it's an absolute hoot. And I think School Rumble is in that sort of category of just love triangles, goofy shit. It's fun. Number 9 is Zombieland Saga. Very fun show about a bunch of zombie girls who become an idol group. But man, Mamoru Miyano, his performance as Kotaro Tatsumi, that character is so fucking funny. One of the funniest seiyuu performances I've ever heard. It's just absolutely unhinged delivery. And yeah, the main cast is also a lot of fun too. It's just a very fun premise. I haven't seen the sequel yet. I'd like to, but that's on my to-watch list. Even just for Mamoru Miyano's performance alone, it's so funny. And I think he's great. He's one of my favorite seiyuu of all time. Would a top 10 seiyuu video be interesting? I feel like that's very niche. I don't know. If you think that'd be interesting, let me know in the comments. But because I can go on and on about seiyuu, but I feel like I bore all my friends to tears about it. Anyway, Zombieland Saga, super fun. Number 8 is Nichijou. Nichijou is beautifully animated, and I will say it's hit or miss for the humor, but when it hits, it really hits. It just has me fucking dying. And I honestly respect how offbeat and sort of experimental it is. I don't need every single joke to hit because the ones that hit are just fucking great. And yeah, KyoAni, it's just KyoAni just doing whatever it wants. I'm excited to see what happens with City, that new show by the same creator, because if Nichijou was any sign, I think City could be a lot of fun too. Those Nichijou scenes just are hysterically funny. Number 7 is Asobi Asobase. This is a show that I think is really funny. It has, unfortunately, some very iffy bits that I don't know if I can fully recommend this to everybody. There's some stuff that I'm like, ooh, this isn't, oof, it's not, I don't know about that. Despite that, I do think a lot of the episodes are really, really funny. It's about a trio of girls and they're just doing different pastimes, hobbies or games and stuff. And the seiyu's performances are fucking deranged. Man, when it hits, it's really funny. Just keep in mind, there's some kind of dicey stuff in there. Just be warned. It's still a very, very funny show. The gags and the jokes are great, but man, when you have those just absolutely turbo unhinged seiyuu performances, that really just can sell stuff to me. I fucking think some of this shit in the show is so funny. Number 6 is Great Teacher Onizuka. So this is about a former gang member who becomes a high school teacher, and it's a class of troublemakers who are all kind of bullies and stuff. And he just, gets them into shape, and it's very fun. Some nice heartwarming stuff in there. Some really funny bits. I mean, him and the vice principal have a very funny sort of dynamic with each other of him constantly destroying the vice principal's car. Great facial expressions. I love Onizuka as a character. He's such a horny shithead with a heart of gold. And that's gonna be kind of a theme, I guess, with some of these other shows on my list. If you haven't seen it, it's great. A little horny, but I think what's great is that at its center, it does have a warmth to it that I enjoy. And also a great performance by Wataru Takagi as Onizuka. So funny. Number 5 is Prison School. I've talked about Prison School to death. It's hilarious. It's a psychological thriller, and it has some raunchy shit. A lot of piss. But it's very, very funny. And the fact that the stakes are so high, and it takes itself so seriously with the stupidest shit is just, I love it. Definitely watch it with a group. I think it's even funnier with a group. Take a look at the art and see, okay, just prepare yourself for it's going to be this kind of show. But I think there's a lot of value to it. I think it's extremely funny. And that if you watch like one episode, you'll know if you're on board for this. If you're not, that's fine. But if you are, you're gonna have a great time. Number 4 is another show I talk about a lot, Golden Boy. Again, horny guy with a heart of gold. Golden Boy is he's this guy who goes around just trying to help people out, takes odd jobs, runs into a bunch of hot women, and is a big horn dog, but he has a heart of gold. But oh my god, the humor is so fucking funny. Very raunchy, again. If you don't like that kind of stuff, you're not gonna like Golden Boy. I think if you have a tolerance for it, I think it's great. Animation is superb, and the dub is really funny. They're both great, but the dub, I love the dub. I love the performances and the line reads in the dub. These past 3 are like a very different flavor. GTO is not that raunchy. But Golden Boy and Prison School definitely are. Number 3 is Fullmetal Panic Fumoffu. I love Fullmetal Panic. It's one of my favorite series of all time. It's been one of my favorites since I was a teen. I love Sosuke and Kaname. I think they're one of my favorite anime couples of all time. Fumoffu is basically a sort of side story comedic season, because it's usually like, you know, kind of comedy, mecha drama, but Fumoffu is only the comic stuff. It's Kyoto Annie, too. So Kyoto Annie, it was their first season animating Fullmetal Panic. And it's just bonkers, balls to the wall, very funny. For those who don't know the premise, basically Sosuke is a military, secret agent kind of guy. And he's assigned to protect this girl at this high school. And he has no, common sense, so he's always blowing stuff up, pulling out a gun in class. And she is ultimate tsundere and just beats the shit out of him. I can appreciate a very good unhinged comedy. With that said, there are still some nice, quiet moments of oh, look at them. They're kind of, you know, their relationship is getting closer. But that, at the end of the day, it's still a very broad comedy. I love KyoAni stuff, and this is one of their kind of earlier shows, in a sense. And I think it's very, very good. I just love Fullmetal Panic. I wish more people would watch Fullmetal Panic so we can get, I don't know, more Fullmetal Panic, because I'm dying for more Fullmetal Panic. Fullmetal Panic. Number 2 is Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun. I've talked about this show before. It's great. Romantic comedy misunderstandings, the anime. The manga is also excellent. I highly recommend both. Girl confesses to guy. Guy turns out to be a secret shoujo mangaka, and completely misunderstands her confession and takes her on as an assistant. A lot of really fun character couples, a lot of fun dynamics. The manga, too, it's funny. It's it goes at a snail's pace in terms of the romantic stuff, but every now and then you get a little granule of progression, and you're like, ooh. At the end of the day, it's still very much a romantic comedy series of misunderstandings, which, honestly, I love that kind of thing. Like I mentioned before, Nisekoi, I'm really enjoying that. If you like Nisekoi, I think Nozaki-kun is just a perfect companion piece. Nisekoi, Nozaki-kun, and School Rumble, I love these kinds of goofy kids just misunderstanding each other. It's a very funny dynamic for me. I think Nozaki-kun is one of the best in that regard. And finally, number 1 is Bocchi the Rock. I think a lot of you were surprised this wasn't on my slice of life list, which it is slice of life, but I kind of think of it more as a musical comedy, which is why it's on this list. Bocchi the Rock is a modern classic, in my opinion. I think it's extremely funny. It's about a girl who's super shy, basically keeps to herself in her room, making guitar videos online, and then she finds this band and becomes part of it, and it really sort of helps her come out of her shell. It's really funny, really heartwarming, great characters, really funny, surreal bits as well of animation I love. I don't know, the jokes hit really hard for me. In fact, tonight, I'm going to be showing some friends Bocchi the Rock for the first time, and I hope they enjoy it. But I love it. I've seen it maybe 3 times. We'll gladly watch it a 4th time. The music's great too. I think shows like K-On! I really enjoy, but Bocchi the Rock feels like the sort of evolution of that, in that it's got some nice emotional stuff. Not that K-On! has none of that, but Bocchi the Rock has nice emotional beats, character development, and yet still has really fucking funny comedy in it as well. Alright, that was my top 10 comedy anime. Let me know in the comments if there are any comedy anime you would recommend based off my list here. Otherwise, I will see you in the next one. Peace.